Let's see who's tapping in with me in the morning.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10-plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
319. Play fake. It's Rogers. Finds his back. Jalen Warren. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veterans here is saying, you will never go there to talk about the go-get completion or the premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Warren here from the gun.
just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by one out of the backfield. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got you in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Going on first down, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. They get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
From the red zone now. Targeting the sideline, and Fryer Muth has it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Going power with a big tight end, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal. Play action with Rodgers. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Nearly an interception on that play, and that brings up 4th and goal. All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. He's in close. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock. That was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Bijan Robinson. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Staying with Robinson. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Penix here from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Falcons with some work to do, trailing in this game. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. On the shotgun, Penix completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. 4th down, Penix. That one's caught by Moody. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Complete out to the right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Penix is going to throw again. The throw is caught. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in good. Now it's taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Again, Penix to the air. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
And it became clear, right, after the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly 1 series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Kenneth Gainwell now to return. This makes it up to the 25. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Get the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Getting out to his left. Connection made with his back deep downfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Penix now to throw. Throw deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard
Bro,
line.
going crazy right now. What the fuck?
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Robinson. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
To the air with Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Return. The Steelers take over first and 10. At their
Pittsburgh
own
offense
20
to the
yard
line. Here's first and 10. Rogers sends a pass. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, Rogers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 21-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Across midfield at the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That one hits for 30. And that's a Steelers first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They're trying something here. They fake the spike. Rogers slides down, and he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Penix now on first down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. Penix to throw again on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has it at the 22. Juke the defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Ball at the 33 for first down.
You see that pop out? I'm trying to see his name touching.
Looking out of the gun, it's Rogers.
Let's go, Jesse Bates.
It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six.
Just my defense there.
Defense getting in on the front, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
No picks or nothing like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Gainwell. Finds some space, he's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rogers coming back after the pick. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Rogers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now here's Rogers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Again, Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing once again, Rogers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And taken down right along the 30. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing again, it's Rogers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone.
Let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked out by Diablo.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely it's what you did to get down inside the red zone, but so often what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. An option given to Robinson. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He set him to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th
exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Rodgers.
Hey, that's all me, baby.
It's
That's all me,
intercepted.
baby.
Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teachy tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Penix is going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Ooh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
They're kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. Trying to push it deep. Big game downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar thing. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The Steelers will line up.
Rodgers here off the play action. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Steelers 19.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. Jump off, caught by his back. Space pass to 35. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Now Penix off the play action.
Let me try to score. Okay, baby. I see what you're doing. Let me try to score.
That connection. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third down, it's Penix. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, on the field. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a set-off 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is inside the 15. The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game.
And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th.
28. Steelers 27.
So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
What, 6-0? I never lost. Who played? Oh yeah, I scored 6. But they be cheating me, bro. They be cheating me, bro. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.